up, guys? Welcome back to Trading Off Tilt. I'm Ryan, and today I'm going to be going over Ethereum's Elliott wave count. And I'm going to start off by showing you guys the bullish count that I was going over last week, and that would be this one right here, where this is all the A wave of a zigzag. So it'd be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up for a B wave through a triangle correction, down for a C wave, where I have it as a 1, 2 up here, down for a third, which is actually the very low, and then a truncated fifth right here. And based on this count, we would have come up in a leading diagonal right here for an A wave. It could be a wave 1 if this is the right count, but yeah, it could be a wave 1 where this could be the bottom of this correction, this wave 4 correction, and we could just be coming up here for a wave 5. So I'll zoom out just to clarify. This could all be a wave 4 right here, a primary wave 4, and we could just be making our way up like this. But I don't think that's the most likely right now. I'm still going to be going with an A, B, C. I think this probably is just simply the first A wave of a much longer correction, and we'd come up for another 3 waves and probably back down for another either 3 waves or 5 waves. So that's what I'm going with on the bullish count for now. But I want to mainly get into the bearish count today, so let's zoom in a little bit more. I'm going to hide this count. And the count that I want to go over would be this one right here. Oops, my bad. Oh, here it is. So what I'm thinking in this count is that it's the same wave A for a zigzag, but instead of already completing it through a triangle correction right here, we actually are in a much longer wave B, where this would all be a wave A, as I mentioned, like this. Wave A, we're coming up for a wave B, where this is all a barrier triangle. So this is an A, B, C, D, which would be a little bit lower, around 1730-ish, 1700. So theoretically, we should come a little bit lower if this is the correct count, and then come back up to wave E, which I'll give you a target in just a second. But the idea is that this would all be wave A of a zigzag. This E wave would be the end of wave B, and we would be coming down lower for a wave C. This would all be 1 higher degree, of course, so it would be primary. Now, one price target that you could look at for this wave E, if we make it down to this wave D at this trend line, or this line right here at the bottom of the triangle, is the 0.618 of wave C. So assuming it comes all the way down to this line, then you could look for wave E to come up around 2150, at least on the Bybit chart. It should be about the same on other exchanges as well. But yeah, about 2150 is what I would be looking at precisely if we come down to this line and then make our way back up for wave E. But I guess I could just go into some subdivisions. I could subdivide this all with you guys to show you how it would subdivide into 3 waves, because in a triangle you want all 5 waves, all A, B, C, D, and E, to be about 3 waves. So one could be a complex correction, which in this case would be wave C, where this is a WXY. But I'm just going to start at the beginning. Alright, so wave A of this triangle would probably be an A, B, C for truncated zigzag. So it would come up like an A, down for a B, back up for a C, and it's a truncated zigzag, so wave C does not take out wave A. And then wave B is a little bit trickier to subdivide. The way I have it right now is that this is all a wave A, where this is just down for wave A, up for wave B through an A, B, C, down for wave C with a minute A right here. And just to clarify, actually this would all be of minute degree. Well, actually, technically, if this is intermediate, then this would all be minor degree. Anyways, so yeah, this would all be an A, B here, or an A here, up for a B through an A, B, C, and then down for another 5 waves for probably a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with the minute C ending here. Yeah, like I said, this is probably minor. I'm just going to keep it this degree for now, just to keep it simple so I don't have to keep going through this all. But yeah, that's how I have this section. That's how I have wave B. Alternatively, it could probably be. You might be able to do a zigzag where this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up for wave B, for an A, B, C, down for another 5 waves. But I don't really like the diagonal. I mean, yeah, obviously this wave 4 overlaps wave 1, and I don't like the diagonal that this makes. It doesn't really make a perfect diagonal shape. It's more of a channel. But that's an option. I just want to give you guys that option. I mean, the only reason that could be the case is because this wave B doesn't come up that far. So if it is a flat, if this is a 3, 3, 5 correction for a flat, then this wave B only comes up to the 61.8% retracement level, which is not ideal, but it's still possible. But anyways, let's just move on to wave C, where wave C would actually be a complex correction where this is all a wave A, down for wave B, up for wave C for wave W. Then this wave X would be a zigzag presumably, where this is an A, B, C. And this C wave would all be another zigzag, an A, B, C. So that's what I have on this. I can't really think of a better way to subdivide it personally, if this all is a triangle. Because obviously you can't have this all being a motive wave for a diagonal. But that leaves us with this wave D, which I have to be honest, I mean, it does look like it's an impulse wave right now. Kind of. It does look like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're coming down for a 5, or we already completed a 5. But I guess we'll just have to see. I mean, there is a way to make it into a complex correction if you do something like this, where this is all a zigzag down here. This is for a wave W, so this would be a wave W through a zigzag through an A, B, C. This would all be an X wave for an A, B, C, and maybe we come down for another Y wave. That's possible, but since this wave is already a complex subdivision, you can't have technically in Elliott waves, you can't have two waves within a triangle, so you can't have wave C and wave D, for instance, being both complex corrections. Typically, you can only have one of the waves in a triangle to be a complex correction. So this would have to be something else if this is the case. But that's a possibility. But let's assume this is an impulse wave. So let's assume this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Then we could already see, we could already kind of visualize wave 3 is not that long. It's actually not as long as wave 1. So in that case, this wave 5 cannot be longer than wave 3 because wave 3 cannot be the shortest wave in an impulse. And therefore, wave 5 cannot be longer than the third wave. So essentially, it cannot come past about 1678 or so. So in my opinion, if price does make its way down to this line right here to the bottom of the triangle, then I think this actually would be a good long to take, either to wave E, which would be up here, if this is an ABC and this isn't just going to keep going, making its way down, or to this wave 4, because typically in an impulse wave, the correction will make its way back up to the wave 4 of one lesser degree. So you could either probably trade it to the point of control of this wave 4. So you pull a fixed range from the beginning of wave 4 to the end, like so. And that would come in around 1907-ish, 1908. So that's an idea. If this is a triangle like I mentioned, then of course you'd be trying to trade it back up to theoretically about 2150. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to go over with this count. Now let's jump into actually the lower time frame. Alright, so before I get into the lower term time frame price action, I want to first go over targets for wave C. So this is all a wave A, up for wave B, down for wave C. Then I'd be looking first off at the volume profile on this run up. So I'd pull a fixed range. I mean, you could pull it from the bottom, but it's probably not going to go lower than this, than right here. So you could just really, it's kind of subjective, but I'm just going to pull it from here to right here to show all the price action beneath the bottom of this triangle, because we already saw that this point of control gave a reaction. That's why it bounced here and presumably here too. So we don't need to see that. We want to see everything beneath it. And we can see off the bat there is a high volume node right here around 1230. So let's go ahead and mark that. There's another one right here at about 1340. It's kind of a range, so 1350 to 1320-ish. So we'll just put it somewhere in the middle. And so those are two volume levels we could be looking at. Another level we could be looking at is the previous all-time high on Ethereum, and that would be around 1400 or about 1430-ish. So I have that marked out right now, which would come in, yeah, right around 1430. So it could come down to the previous all-time high and find support. And let's see if we have any Fibonacci retracement levels around this region right here. So let's pull a pull a Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom to the top. And so we have a golden pocket a little bit above these levels right here. So maybe it could do a swing failure pattern of this golden pocket. Let's put it on log scale. So let's check this box right here. And no, there's not really anything significant right there. I mean, if it's really bearish, it might make its way down to this region right here and bounce at this golden pocket. But I'm not gonna assume that's gonna happen right now. I don't think there's any reason to believe that's gonna happen at this point. So yeah, in summary, I guess all I'm gonna say is that I would be looking, if it did break down and this is a wave B and it's gonna come lower for wave C, I'd actually be looking for wave C to probably come in anywhere in this box right here. So anywhere from the all-time high, the previous all-time high, to these two volume nodes right here, maybe a little bit below it. But that would be anywhere from about 1430 to 1150-ish, 1200. Yeah, that's where I'd be looking to find a wave C at. So yeah, now let's get into the lower time frame. Okay, so we're on the 15-minute chart, and let's start going ahead and subdividing this. And I'm gonna say, for the sake of this video, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I could explain in another video why this is bearish, but for simplicity's sake, if you do get an impulse, and so I'll just really quickly go through it. So if this is a triangle, then you want all these A, B, C, D, E waves to be a 3-wave structure. So the fact that this is 5 waves would signal that there probably is going to be continuation, because this could be the end of wave B right here, or here, where this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say for now. Just the fact that if we do get an impulse wave, and this is an impulse wave, unless there is some sort of flat, unless this is the C wave of a flat, which I can't make out right now, then we're probably going to get more continuation to the downside once we come up for wave 2 or wave 4, and then come back down. So yeah, that's my reasoning for why this would be more bearish. But let's say this is a minuet degree, and let's zoom in a little bit to wave 1, and let's start subdividing. And off the bat, I would say this is a wave 1, up for 2, 3, 4, 5. And this wave 2 would obviously be a three-wave structure probably, so this would be an A. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty today, so I'm just going to kind of eyeball things. So this would be sub-minuet. Wave 4 would all be, let's see, this is an A, down for a B, up for a C. There, it's probably a WXY actually, because it does kind of make a 3-3-3 structure, where this is a ABC, ABC, ABC. So I mean, just eyeballing it, I'm going to say it's a WXY. I'm going to say a WXY like so. And then this wave 5. So let's say this is wave 1 right here. This is wave 2. This is wave 2, this is wave 3. This is an A, B, C for a 4th wave. And this 5th wave gets a little tricky. So one possibility is that this could all be a 4th wave right here. This could have all been an A, B, C. And this could be, well, actually I don't like that as much, because if this is a wave 1, this does not look like a 5-wave impulse. So I'm gonna keep it like I had before and keep wave 4 right here. Let's zoom in a little bit more just to get a clearer picture. So maybe this could be a wave 1 here, for 2, 1, 2, 3. So I'm just gonna say 3 is here, down for. I'm just gonna label it like this for now. So this is all sub-micro, or actually micro. So this would all be maybe a 1, 2. I think my alarm is going off, or something is going off. So I apologize if you guys heard that. So this is a 1, 2. This would all be a 3. This would all be a long 4th wave. It could be a triangle of some sort, and maybe we could come down a little bit lower for this 5th wave here. Well, actually, my bad. This would all be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would all be a 4th wave right here, a micro 4th wave. So it is possible that we bottomed out here. I don't think it's likely, because I don't see any 3-wave structures coming out of these lows. This does not look like very impulsive at all. It looks more like consolidation before another move down. That's my gut instinct right now. So I do think we're going to come a little bit lower. And like I was mentioning, I think the bottom of this triangle at about 1730 is a good region to look for a long. Another level to look out for would be 1780, I believe. Yeah, so about 1783, you have a naked point of control right around there, which would be from, I think it would be from this consolidation zone right here. So yeah, that's my take on the low time frame. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave some feedback if you enjoyed it, or leave a like and provide some feedback. And we have a Discord server now. The link is in the description. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. And I'll see you next time.